Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. So Sunday now is 3 p.m. and I'm going to a place which is pretty famous in Singapore, and I'm sure that all you know this place, but it's gonna be interesting. So stay tuned and let's go. This is Chinatown, and this is one of the most famous places to visit in Singapore. I think that is a very interesting place which has amazing attractions. So okay, let me give you a tour. So let's go. So here we are at the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. This is the main topic of our video today. So this is where I want to take you guys to. It's one of the most amazing places in Chinatown. I'm gonna take a look inside. Okay, let's go.
Inspired by the Tang Dynasty architecture, the construction of the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple was started in January of 2005 and was completed 2 years later in 2007. They host the chanting ceremony here, which is in the main chamber and occur between 9 AM to 4 PM on most of the day. At both sides of the Maitreya Hall, the walls are filled with statues of the 100 Buddhas, blessing all who come to the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. Every Buddha statue has different hand signs and holds different Buddhist accessories. These symbolize their virtues and powers, both material and spiritual. On the third floor is the museum itself, and it's full of interesting Buddhist relics. You'll want to check it out because the museum features amazing relics as well as some information about the background or the history of those relics. You'll be able to understand more about the story of this place. On the fourth floor is the temple chamber, which is open from 9 to 12 and 3 to 6. That is where you can see the monks conducting their blessing ceremony. However, no filming was allowed in the chamber, so all I have is just a couple pictures from the website. When you look towards the center of the roof level, you'll see a large, tall 10,000 Buddhist pagoda housing the large Buddha prayer wheel in the center. The prayer wheel was specially produced to have a bright, colorful, intricate, and glassy look. Every complete turn of the wheel will result in a ring of the wheel bell. Furthermore, the temple not only attracts normal visitors, but also attracts celebrities or politicians such as the Prime Minister of India. The Buddha Tooth Relic Temple and Museum also has some positive impacts, such as it helps to preserve relics and heritage. Moreover, it helps foreigners to have a better understanding about the culture as well as Buddhism. However, there are some problems with this site. First of all, some tourists, especially Westerners, are still unaware of the dress code. They have on inappropriate attire like shorts or miniskirts. There's also another issue that's worth noticing is the mismanagement, which leads to misusing the donation in the temple. This happened earlier this year in a famous temple in Little India. This temple collects lots of donation from visitors, but the problem is how transparent they are in managing that money. In order to avoid such issue to ever happen in the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple, I think that the authority as well as the temple needs to make sure that all their management is honest and transparent. As long as the temple can maintain the positive impacts on the community, as well as prevent all the mentioned issues, it will always be an amazing, sustainable tourist attraction.